Welcome to High Performance Life with me, Kayode Kolade. It's great to have you here again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? This is High Performance Life, where we talk about the tools, tips, tricks, skills, and strategies to help you and I be those high performers that God has created us to be. And if this is your first time of being on High Performance Live, welcome. It's great to have you here. We go live like this in the high performance community. I go live like this every Friday in this high performance community between 5:30 p.m. West African time and 6:30 p.m. West African time. So it's great to have you here. But if this is not your first time, welcome back, dear high performer. It's great to have you here. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for joining. How are you? It's another Friday. How was your week? I hope your week went well. I hope you had a profitable and productive week. Also, let me say happy new month to you. Happy new month. Welcome to the month of May. It's great to be seeing a brand new month, the fifth month of this year. Congratulations to you and your family, your loved ones, making it to the fifth month of this year, 2024, right? Just look like yesterday that we started the year, and now we are already in the fifth month of the year. We're just so grateful to God for everything. Also, let me also say happy May Day to you. That was 2 days ago. It was May Day, Workers' Day. Happy Workers' Day to you. I hope you were able to spend the day well. Either maybe you had personal things to do or you had things to do with family, whatsoever. Just want to say very, very big well done to you. So, you know how we do it, right? Every time we come on High Performance Live like this, we always do our high performance review for the week, which is three things: what we are grateful for, the lesson that we are learning, and what we are looking forward to in the upcoming week. So I'll go first. I'm grateful for another opportunity to be in another live session like this with you on in a brand new month, in the month of May. I'm so grateful to God that we are alive, we're able to do this together. So grateful to God for that. The lesson that I'm learning is living financially free, and even specifically as it has to do with our work, which is what I'm going to be talking about in a couple of minutes. What are those attributes, that we need to have to our work to live financially free, to enjoy our work, to make the most of our work? Because I believe that it's very, very important. Taking a cue from even the Workers' Day that was just 2 days ago. What are those attributes that we need to have as workers, in terms of our career, in terms of our businesses, to make the most of the things that we do? That's what I'm going to be talking about in a couple of minutes. And then what I'm looking forward to is the seven figure pitch webinar. It's coming up later this month. I'm particularly looking forward to that. How do you attract premium clients in the workplace and in the marketplace? Very special webinar. That's where I'm going to be showing to you how to make that happen, and you want to be part of it. So keep on the lookout to have all those details. Will definitely be coming, so that you can make the most of that opportunity when it comes. So that's my own high performance review for the week. What's yours? What are you grateful to God for this week? And what's the lesson that you are learning this week? And what are you looking forward to in the upcoming week? I really want to know from you. Please share it right there in the comments. And let me also say a big thank you to everyone that has been subscribing to, because you can't subscribe more than once, other that has been subscribing to my channel, that has subscribed to my channel in recent time. Big well done. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And if you are here right on this live session, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. This is my channel, where a community for all high performers, for all high achievers, where we talk about those things, to help us be everything that God has created us to be. That's what this channel is all about. So you are looking for the insight, you are looking for the inspiration, you are looking for the encouragement, you are looking for that wisdom, that knowledge, that thing, the push, the motivation, to be that high performer that God has created you to be. You know that you are more than this, be it in your academics, be it in your business, be it in your career, be it in your relationships. You are ready to level up your game. Then do not miss this out on this opportunity. You've stopped by. Do not miss out on this opportunity, but hit that subscribe button. You will really, really be grateful to that you did, because I assure you that all those life-changing insights will will be coming straight to you to make the most of your journey. I'm sure for those of you who have subscribed to my channel, you've been seeing all the polls that I've been putting out recently. Everything just geared to, keep stimulating and keep reminding you of that champion that you are, because that's who you are. You are a champion. You are a high performer. It's just that many times when we go through stuff, when we go through our days, when the challenges of life come at us, we are destabilized, we get discouraged, we encounter disappointments, begin to doubt ourselves, we begin to second guess ourselves. But that's why we need these daily reminders. And that's why every single day I'm always putting out something, either in the form of a short or a video, or coming on live like this, or putting out those polls just to remind you that, see, whatever you do, stay strong. Do not give up. Do not give up. This is not the time for you to give up. I know that the challenges may be weighing heavy on you, but please do not give up. Whatever thing that you have set out to do, you can absolutely make it happen. And that's why we are here together, to make sure that we keep pushing until we see each and every one of those goals and your dreams become a reality. So that's it. Make sure you drop your own review in the comment section, and make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it to get the channel to more people. So very, very quickly, how do you live financially free? Just like I said, 2 days ago, it was Workers' Day. And one thing that I strongly believe is that our attitude to work, our attitude to our work plays a very, very pivotal role in terms of our finances, in terms of our financial freedom. And that's why, let us begin to talk to ourselves again, as high performers, that see, what are those attributes that we need to have to our work to make the most of it, to be able to take our performance to a whole new level. Because no matter what it is that we think about it, work is not supposed to be something that constrains us. It's not supposed to be something to punish us. It's not supposed to be something that we find stressful or that we find difficult. The very wise King Solomon put it like this. He says, the diligent find freedom in their work. The diligent find freedom in their work. And for me, that's so powerful. So that means we are supposed to find freedom in our work. We're supposed to find fulfillment. We're supposed to find joy. We're supposed to find be able to breathe. Let me put it like that. We're supposed to be able to breathe the climate of the clouds in our work. And so if we are not breathing the climate of the clouds in our work, if we're not finding that freedom, if we're not finding that fulfillment, if it feels like a bore, if it feels like a chore, if it feels like a heavy body and a heavy load on us, then it's either of two things. It's either we need to change what we do, or we need to change our attitude to what we do. And so if you're in that place right now, and either way, I always come back to that place of, it's always most times about your attitude. Because I have been there where I was doing something that I didn't really want to do before, and I changed. And I said, okay, this is really what I wanted to do. But what you discover is that wherever you go, there you are. For me, that's just the powerful lesson, that wherever you go, there you are. Even when you say, okay, I don't like this job and I want to change and do something else, when you leave that job and leave to that other job that you really want to do, guess what? You are still there. You are still there. So even if you say, okay, no, this particular work or this particular job that I'm doing right now, it's because I'm not passionate about it. That's why I'm not giving my best. Once I get that job that I'm passionate about, I will definitely give my best to it. But guess what? Whatever attitude that you have given to that one that you say you were not passionate about, most times it always carries over. It always carries over. Even when you get that job of your choice, when you get the job of your dreams, guess what? Wherever you go, there you are. And that's why I believe that it's so important that, we talk to ourselves that what is that attitude to work that we need to have to be able to find the freedom that we desire in our work, to be able to find the fulfillment that in our work. Because until you find the fulfillment, the freedom, the richness that comes in what you do, you cannot be financially free. That person cannot be financially free. Let's not kid ourselves. Even if they happen to hit or make some money, eventually whatever happens, they don't get to enjoy it. And so that's what everybody is realizing every day. Go check the data out there. Everybody is realizing that until the attitude changes, nothing changes. It is not success that makes us happy. It is when we are happy that we become successful. That's just it. And so it's about saying, okay, what is the attitude that we need to have to work? And very, very quickly, enough said, I'll just get right into it. The number one attitude that we know as high performers that we need to have to our work to be able to find that freedom and fulfillment in what we do is the attitude of accountability. Is the attitude of accountability. And what accountability simply means is that we understand that everything that we have is a gift to us. We do not own it. That work that you have right now that is in your hand it's not yours, it's a gift given to you by God. And when you understand that, see, you are accountable to somebody else, you are accountable to God, then you now begin to say to yourself that how I treat these gifts that has been given to me by God is my own gift back to God. And because He will definitely hold you accountable, He will hold me accountable. And so that's just one thing that we need to have, that attitude of accountability again. Because many times we're just like, okay, it's my job. I will just do anything that I like. Well, I don't care. I will just do anything like that I like and just get by with it until I get to that job of my dreams. No, wherever you are, no matter the person that you are working under, you might be working under a human figure that is your boss, that is your supervisor, or that is your leader. But ultimately, the main person that you are working under is God. The main person you are working under is God, and you will give an account of how you handle that job that He gave as a gift to you. That job that you have currently, that work that you are doing currently is a gift from God to you. And how you handle it, giving your best to it, is your own gift back to Him. And so that's just what it is. That number one attitude, if we are going to find freedom in and the fulfillment in what we do, to have on that mindset again of accountability is very, very important. You are not just answerable to yourself. You are not just answerable to that supervisor that you see in person, that you go to see every day in the office. You are answerable to God. You will give account to God. And so it's very, very important. The second attribute that we need to have towards our work to be able to find fulfillment and freedom in it is the attitude of discipline. Is the attitude of discipline. And what discipline simply means is that it's our ability to see the future so clearly that it affects our behavior in the present. That's just how I simply define discipline. Your ability, discipline is your ability to see the future so clearly that it affects your behavior in the present. That's just it. The reason why most of us struggle with being disciplined is because we do not see the future very clearly. If we have a very clear vision of the future, see, nobody will need to motivate you, nobody will need to encourage you with the way you behave in the present. The reason why people are sloppy at their job, are sloppy at the tasks that are given to them, do not apply themselves, are not disciplined in those tasks that are given to them, is because they can't see how what they are doing right now is going to count later in the future. And that's just it. They are only just focused on the now. They're just focused on, oh, this particular thing, I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like the way my boss talks to me. I don't like the way he's always sending me about. They don't see how, it's just like that popular movie. I can't remember the name now. It's a Kung Fu movie. The name just flew out of my head now. But where, in as usual in many kung fu movies, where there is always the kung fu master and his student, which is his protege, who is also trying to master the art of kung fu. And this particular one, it's a very popular movie. I don't know, the name has just flown out of my head. It has parts. If I remember the name, I'm sure you remember it. There's this particular part of the movie where the kung fu master is trying to groom his protege in the art of kung fu. But guess what he asked the protege to go and do? He asked him to go and wash cars, to go and wash his car. And so the protege goes, he's grumbling, he's angry, takes the bucket and the rag, and he's going to wash the car, and he's so upset because he's like, hey, dude, I came to learn Kung Fu. Why will you now go and send me to be washing a car, to be washing your car? Did I tell you that I came here to wash cars? I came here to learn Kung Fu. If you were looking for somebody to wash your car, why not pay somebody and hire him? But the one thing that the protege didn't know was that the process, the discipline of washing that car was building in him the necessary attributes he needed to master that art of Kung Fu. And so that's just one thing that many times we do not see, how our day-to-day tasks are building in us the character for the future responsibilities that are coming our way. And because, trust me, those responsibilities that are coming, not to scare you or anything, but they are heavy. They are heavy. And just like any building, that the height of any building is it depends on the depth of the foundation. So also how high we rise in life depends on the depth of our character. Depends on the depth of our character. And one major building stone, one major building block of our character is that thing called discipline. But when people can't see how the building of their lives will rise, they always circumvent that thing called discipline. So all what they are seeing right now, is just the bungalow level of their lives, not knowing that what God has in store for them is a life, a career, a business that is going to one day be a skyscraper. That is one day going to be a 10-story building, one day going to be a 20-story building, a 20-story building kind of career, a 20-story kind of business. When you understand that, look, it's not about today, it's not about the present, then you now begin to tell yourself that what are the investments that I'm making today for that future that is coming tomorrow? And that's where discipline comes in. And that's why we're having this conversation this evening. That's it. You can do anyhow. Trust me, just few moments before coming on this live, I didn't feel like coming on. I was just like, I'm not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood. But when I understand that it's not about today, it's about the future, I tell myself, see, do the thing that you know you are supposed to do. Be disciplined to do the things that you know that you are supposed to do. And that's just what it's about. Just to remind you and I that, see, it's not about today. It's not about today, it's about the future. And asking ourselves that, are we building that foundation to carry that weight of glory that is coming? Because the glory is coming, but are you building the foundation to carry that weight of glory that is coming? It's very, very important. So we've talked about accountability, we've talked about discipline, and not the number three thing about number three attitude and attribute that we need to have towards our work is the attribute of faithfulness. Is the attribute of faithfulness. And when we talk about being faithful, all what we're talking about is being consistent, to be consistent. So accountability is number one, recognizing that your work is not your work. It's not even your boss's work. It's not your supervisor's work. It's God's work. It's God's gift to you. And how you treat it is your own gift back to Him. Discipline is the ability to see your future so clearly that it affects your behavior in the present. And then faithfulness is all about being consistent. It's not enough to be accountable and then to be disciplined and then to not be consistent in those two things. So when we talk about being faithful, is that how consistent are we? How consistent are we? How consistent are you? How consistent am I? Is it, or do you only do those things when you feel like doing it? Just like I said, I could have said, oh, okay, fine. Earlier today there was rain. I needed to go out and do some things. Oh, I didn't get some things that I needed to get. Oh, I got these other things. I could have made any form of excuse not to show up here today. But here I am. I'm still here showing up, doing the thing that I need to do because I know that I need to be consistent. And trust me, I'm not saying this because I'm perfect, because I still struggle in so many ways. I still struggle in so many. So when I'm talking about these things, trust me, it's not because I have arrived in any way. The reason why we're talking about these things is because you and I, we are going on a very far journey together. And one thing that I always say in this high performance community is that the best thing is for us to go along on this journey, for us to keep encouraging ourselves and to go along on this journey, to keep cheering ourselves on, so that at the end of the day, when every other person is like, where did they come from? Like it's all like all those actors, many of them, we see them today, they have all those big contracts now with Marvel or with DC. They are all well known. And then after some time, you now watch an old movie and you're just like, look at this guy. I mean, he has been acting all this while. He has been acting all this while. I didn't know. We only knew them when they became mega stars, when they signed those huge contracts. But they had been there faithfully, diligently, putting in the work day in, day out, month in, out, year in, year out. And so that's just what it is, that it's about that consistency. It's about that consistency. To be that mega star is not all of us definitely will be popular or will be. Oh, hi, Scary Facts. Great to have you here. Oh, awesome. Welcome and thank you for joining Scary Facts. Scary Facts. Great to have you here. Thank you for that. Great to have you here. So not all of us are going to be famous or are going to be celebrities, but the principle still applies. The principle still applies that if we are going to enjoy that freedom and fulfillment that we are all looking forward to, it's all about how faithful are we. Thank you so much, Scary Facts, for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Big thumbs up to you. Appreciate it so much. Thank you for being here. And so that's just what it is. That are you and I being faithful? Are we being consistent? Because consistency is the key. Consistency is where the magic is. We can make all excuses. Oh, I don't feel like it. Oh, the conditions are not perfect. Oh, people don't know what I'm going through. People don't know what I'm struggling with. But that's what separates champions from every other person. That's what separates high performers from every other person. Your ability to stay consistent, even when the conditions are not favorable, even when you don't feel like it, even when you feel like you're under pressure, but you still summon whatever it is because that's what it takes. That's what it takes to be faithful, to be consistent, and to do what the thing that you need to do. And then number four, to enjoy the freedom and fulfillment that we desire in our works and in our businesses is the attribute and the attitude of being trustworthy. Sorry. The attribute and attitude of being trustworthy. To be trustworthy is very, very important. Just like I said, we're talking about the attitude and attributes that we need to have towards our work. We've talked about accountability. We've talked about what was the second one? I said to be accountable. I said to be disciplined. Yes. I said faithful, to be faithful. And then the fourth one is to be trustworthy. Uh, that's just like it says, are you and I worthy of trust? Are you and I worthy of trust? Hi, Corey. Great to have you here. Are you and I worthy of trust? Because it's very, very important. Are you and I worthy of trust? That's just what being trustworthy means. I know it's getting back to that place where you say that how are you handling the seemingly small responsibilities that are put in your hand? The seemingly small responsibilities that are put in your hand. That's what it means to be trustworthy. The few subscribers that come into your hand, that's what we're talking about. Oh, awesome! You're welcome, Scary Facts. You're welcome. You're welcome for the advice. I'm just sharing the things that I'm learning, really, not necessarily about the fact that I'm advising. Just sharing the things that I'm learning. And I believe that we are all growing together as Scary Facts. So I really, really appreciate that. It's great to have you here. And so, that's just what it is, that at the end of the day, it's about, our attitude to that seemingly small task or that seemingly small responsibility in our hands. It's just like how, for instance, you can just come up and say, oh, what's happening? Look at every other person. They have millions of subscribers. They have thousands upon thousands of subscribers. And here am I. I'm just struggling with a few hundred. You know what? I'm not even going to. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not even interested. I'm just tired, and I'm going to give up. And so, but that's just what it is. That the so-called few subscribers that you have, those are real people. Those are real people like Scary Facts that is here right now. Those are few people like Corey that is here right now, that are showing up and that are raising up their hand. Thank you so much, Scary Facts. I really appreciate it. And that's just what it is. That are like people, like real people like Scary Facts, that is here with me right now. And the thing about it is that show up for them. Show up for them, be there for them. How are you treating those people? Many times we look, it's just like that double acres of diamond principle, that you forget the diamond and the treasure that is right there in your backyard, and you are busy looking for the treasure that is in far distant land and far distant mountains. And so you ignore the treasure that is right there in your backyard without paying more attention, without treating those people with respect, not treating those people kindly, not treating those people as well as they should be treated. Instead, you are just paying attention to, how you want to get more and more, instead of paying attention to the seemingly little that you have right now. And so for me, that I believe that that's what being trustworthy is all about. That how are you taking care of the little? How are you taking care of the little? The way you take care of the little is what attracts the much, is what attracts the more. That's just the thing. And that's why we need to have this conversation with ourselves that in whatever thing that we are doing, be it in our work, be it in our businesses, be it in our families, it's just very, very important that, we take care of the people all around us. It shouldn't be said that you people outside, you treat strangers outside better than than your immediate family, better than people that are in your immediate environment and in your immediate community. Let's show those people the respect that they deserve. Let's show them the love that they deserve, and let's be those kind people and loving people to them. You're welcome, Scary Facts. Awesome. So for me, that's just it. I promise I was going to keep this very short and sharp. Not too much talk today. Just keep it very short and sharp. Very, very important attributes to help us find freedom and fulfillment in our work. Our work is not supposed to be a burden. Our work is not supposed to be stressful. Our work is supposed to be something that we'll find freedom and fulfillment in. But the only way that will happen is if, number one, we are diligent. Number two, we are accountable. Number three, we are disciplined. Number four, we are faithful. And number five, we are trustworthy. That's how we make the most of that work and that business that we have in our hands. So thank you so much. Scary shots, scary facts. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying scary shots. Scary facts, scary facts. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the love, for all the kind feedback that you put there. You really are the best. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you also for the subscribe. Look out for all the great content coming out over the course of the weekend. A new long form video, just like always. I always release a new long form video every Sunday. So look out for that new video. Okay, no, Scary Facts, I'm not here live daily. I'm only here live Fridays, like this same time, this time every Friday. That's only when I come on live. So that's the time I'm here live. But everything is just videos, shorts that I always make sure comes out every day. Yes. So awesome. So I'll look forward to seeing more of you. Definitely, Scary Facts. So that's it. So please, when that video comes out, please do me a favor and share that video with somebody. They will be so grateful that you did. This week's video that is coming out is about the power of patience, how patience is power. Many times we don't talk about that in the motivation and high performance community. We're always go. But we don't talk about how patience is a superpower to help us be those high performers that God has created us to be. And that's what that video that is coming out on Sunday is going to be about. So I know that you will definitely enjoy it. So do me a favor, share it with somebody too. I know that they will also enjoy it too. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Scary Facts. My name is Kayode. Kayode Kolade, all the way from Nigeria here. I hope you won't find any issue, any challenge trying to pronounce that. But my name is Kayode Kolade. So great having you here again, Scary Facts, in this very short time that we've had together. Enjoy your weekend, Scary Facts. Enjoy your time with your friends, with your family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We'll definitely talk to you soon. Look out for all the great content coming out over the weekend. Talk to you very soon. Your greatness is very sure. Yes. Bye, Scary Facts. Yes. I will. No. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria, actually, Scary Facts. Yes. Yeah. Bye for now, Scary Facts. Do take care. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Awesome.